Looking for wedding readings or guidance for your relationship, marriage, or love? Listen to these 60-plus Bible verses about marriage, relationships, and love. Couples who wish to show their devotion to each other and to their faith often turn to Bible verses about marriage when planning their wedding. These scriptures on marriage, relationship, and love from the Holy Book serve as spiritual and sentimental reminders of the love that you share and provide you with a way to honor your religious beliefs while celebrating with friends and family. Bible verses about marriage. The Bible contains numerous references to the sanctity and beauty of marriage. Its poetic love scriptures eloquently sum up what it means to be in love and to commit yourself to your better half for the rest of your life. These Bible verses about marriage are the ideal addition to your wedding vows, reception toast, or invitations. Consider using Bible verses about love that everyone can relate to. Genesis chapter 1 verses 27 to 28. So God created man in his own image, in the image of God he created him, male and female he created them. And God blessed them. And God said to them, Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the heavens and over every living thing that moves on the earth. Genesis chapter 2 verse 24. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Malachi chapter 2 verses 14 to 15. But you say, Why does he not? Because the Lord was witness between you and the wife of your youth, to whom you have been faithless, though she is your companion and your wife by covenant. Song of Solomon chapter 8 verses 6 to 7. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love is strong as death, jealousy is fierce as the grave. Its flashes are flashes of fire, the very flame of the Lord. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. If a man offered for love all the wealth of his house, he would be utterly despised. Ephesians chapter 4 verses 2 to 3. With all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, eager to maintain the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9. Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Ephesians chapter 5 verses 25 to 33. Husbands, love your wives, as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of water with the word, so that he might present the church to himself in splendor, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing, that she might be holy and without blemish. In the same way husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as Christ is the church. Mark chapter 10 verse 9. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate. Bible verses about love. The Bible has a lot to say about the bonds of love and devotion. Bible verses about love speak of the perfect love that everyone should have toward their friends, family, and mankind, not to mention the Lord. However, Bible verses about love also offer a revealing look at the strength and hope that romantic love can provide. It can be difficult to put your feelings for one another into words, but these Bible verses about love seem to capture its essence just right. 1 Corinthians chapter 16 verse 14. Do everything in love. Romans chapter 13 verse 8. Owe no one anything, except to love each other, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 to 5. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 2. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. Psalm chapter 143 verse 8. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 3 to 4. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. Song of Solomon chapter 4 verse 9. You have captivated my heart, my sister, my bride. You have captivated my heart with one glance of your eyes, with one jewel of your necklace. Bible verses about relationships. There is no relationship manual that tells you how to overcome obstacles and strengthen the ties you have with your loved one. Thankfully, Bible verses about love serve as excellent guides. These scriptures offer jewels of wisdom that can help you navigate the ups and downs of love, as well as convey your heartfelt thoughts to your future spouse. There are a number of wedding scriptures and Bible verses about love that touch on the subject of relationships that you may want to mention on your wedding day. Hebrews chapter 10 verses 24 to 25, and let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. Proverbs chapter 30 verses 18 to 19. There are 3 things that amaze me, no, 4 things that I don't understand. How an eagle glides through the sky, how a snake slithers on a rock, how a ship navigates the ocean, how a man loves a woman. 1 John chapter 4 verse 12. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us, and his love is made complete in us. Ruth chapter 1 verses 16 to 17. Entreat me not to leave you, or to turn back from following after you, for wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if anything but death parts you and me. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 8. Most important of all, continue to show deep love for each other, for love covers a multitude of sins. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32. Be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you.